Awesome. Done. So I pushed record, which is kind of cool. Adam may join us. How's everyone doing? Is everyone good? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. We love that. If you've got questions, now is a good time to ask them. But before we ask them, I'm going to sort of follow Adam's lead, if you will, and hot seat a couple of folks tonight who really have been in this business for a while, but in the last month or so have really been on fire. And they've got a couple of obstacles. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you, Ness. We did get the joke week. Here's Adam jumping on. Hey, buddy. Thanks for jumping on, mate. We're just going to, unless you've got things to chat about, we're just going to hot seat. I just want to just get Ivano and Deborah just to have a chat tonight because they've been around for a little while. But in the last, I mean, Adam probably knows, 30 or 45 or 60 days, it's just gone a bit nuts. And they've just reached out to literally, no exaggeration, hundreds of people. I mean, hundreds. They've got lots of traction going on. And so I just love to know, not so much what they're doing, but what sparked it or what got them to giddy up? Because I sort of sat around the edges for a while and Deborah kind of looked at it from the sides for a while. And then I don't know what just happened, but something just went bang. And I know the results are steadily coming, but certainly your enthusiasm, your participation, I'm getting bloody 5, 6, 7 messages a day from Ivana saying, oh, this is my friend, put a three-way, this is my other friend, another three-way, this is my other friend, three-way. Adam's doing three-ways today with some chick in Spain or Portugal. We've got people in Italy. It's all over the place. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I get more messages from Ivano a day than my wife. It's true. I do. So, Ivano, would you by most sharing, I don't know, just what happened? What did a rocket get launched under you? Did when you got your Australian papers, did they say you can't stay here unless you go 100 Club in Juice Plus? What happened? Because you've certainly been on, buddy, both of you.
We just decided to make it real. After being on this side and just learning, watching, and not doing pretty much, we decided before the end of the year that 2018 has to be Juice Plus. And as you know, part of my other business is helping immigrants. I want to be able to help immigrants on this side as well. Starting from here, and then Italians are everywhere. Easy.
And that was really it. I mean, was it really just that simple as making a decision?
We have a great vision, Scott.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to move to Gold Coast in a couple of months and raise a big family. And I would love to stay home with my kids. And yeah, this is very inspiring and motivating. And yeah, well, I just gave my notice at my job. So I'm leaving the corporate for good.
I saw.
Which is a tough decision, but it has to be made. So very happy.
As Adam said, mirror and modeling. So when you see many people doing the same stuff, it's easy to repeat that stuff.
Got it. And can I ask, what obstacles did you face in making those decisions and how did you overcome them? I mean, did you have any fears when you just said, that's it, 2018 is our year of Juice Plus? I mean, your English is not great. You got other obstacles. You only just got your paperwork to be able to stay in Australia. How did you overcome them?
Oh, at the beginning, I was trying to have people in Italy supporting me in order to start with them.
Yeah.
And then I lost passion and I decided we can do by ourselves without any support. And when they will be ready, they will be ready. And I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we just overcome the fear of reaching out with people.
Well, yeah. Watching the trainings and staying close to the fire, that helped a lot, at least for me. It was amazing. And reading books like GoPro and helped me a lot as well. And yeah.
And someone said that massive action is the key. We are doing it.
You totally are. You guys totally are. So I trust in the system, and I trust in your work to know that eventually the numbers will come through. I know they're already coming through, but just excited for you guys. Just want to really acknowledge you because said you've been around for a while, but you've just been taking lots and lots and lots of action. So I know the numbers will come and the results will come. So I know Adam's excited for you. I'm excited for you. You're obviously going to have a global business. There's no question about that. And I'm just going to go on a limb and say something controversial, and I might get in trouble for it, but we just talked about it today, actually. For us, at least in our family, it absolutely has made a difference to our family that Karina chose not to go to work and that we found a way to make it work. And if you as a family can choose for one of you to stay home, whether that's the mum or the dad, usually it's going to be the mum. Our belief for us, certainly in our family, is that it made a massive difference. It just did. It just did. And I know you're not supposed to say that and it's not appropriate, blah, blah, blah. But certainly for us, we know that, gosh, if Karina was going to work 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, that would definitely cause an imbalance in our family based on the work that I do and the children and their needs and so on. And it's kind of not just when they're young. Ours are getting older now, but every night someone's got soccer, someone's got singing, someone's got jazz ballet, someone's got dancing, someone's got violin, someone's got something somewhere. And there's things to do. So I wish you great success in getting to the Gold Coast and never having to have a corporate job ever again. It's a great place to bring kids up. Awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Scott.
As a group, I think all of this team is in pretty serious action right now. So, Adam, do you have any comments or questions? You just want to open up to questions? I know lots of people taking action. I know we've got some folks on the call that have been showing up regularly, which is great, but maybe haven't yet got into action. And then there's obviously other people like Ivano and Deborah and Kathy and Sally who all of a sudden got into action and they're moving forward. Where do you want to go, buddy? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm definitely up for Q&A. I just, one thing, I'm not sure if you guys caught the training of Sophie Louise Hughes. It'll be up in Team Freestyle tomorrow. But what is, like, we talk about she talks about 5 new friends a day. Like, we talk about 5 new friends a day. She talks about 50 a day. And just talk about raise the bar in certain standards, doing that. I think, what if you added 10 new people to your Facebook list every day? We talk about expanding your network and extending your reach and doing that stuff. Like, I think, it's a credit for her where we talk about massive action, but, how would your business be if you knew that you just, added 10 new people to your network every day? Maybe got rid of 5, added 10. And I think one thing that I got from Sophie last night is she just said, sometimes you just got to start a day and work your way down. Start connecting, interacting, just making a conscious effort to engage people and create that know, like, and trust in relationship, and away you go. So did anyone have any questions around what Sophie, who was able to get on training last night? Anyone have any questions around what she shared, or was there any takeaways that you got that you felt like, what, I need to do that? Anyone? Maybe you guys weren't on it. Ivano?
I don't have any question. I need to watch the video a couple of times, 3-4 times more, because she said it's of interesting things.
Yeah.
So I have no idea where to start.
Yeah. I think, look, to start with one thing, I think sometimes when it's a bit like when you guys go to a course, you walk away from a course, there's so much information. Like, she shared so much information and you implement none of it. Well, you just say, pick one thing. What's one thing that I could do from what I heard her talk about last night? She talked about, adding a whole bunch of people. Like, she talked about adding 50 people a day, guys. 50 people a day. Now, if you're going to do that, you've got to be very smart about it, or you can get locked out of Facebook, or you can follow 50 people a day, or if you're doing Instagram. But it's about just saying, hey, connect. The thing is, guys, no one else knows that you added 50 people besides you. I think sometimes we go, what do people find? No one can find out you did 50. Like, when you add a friend request, that person that got a friend request from you, they just thought you sent them a friend request, not that you sent 50. Right? I think that, So I think, and if 50 scares you, then what's the number that doesn't? And just pick a number and say, I'm just going to add 10 new people every day. 5 days a week, 10 new people, it's 50 new people a week, and you just keep doing that. I think it's just pick one thing. The recording will be up tomorrow, but the one thing that I got is expand your network and then interact with your network. And I think she also talked about, finding groups. Think about what your core interests are, what you feel like some stuff about, and just type that in the search of your Facebook. Like for me, search golf, and loads of golf groups will come up in Facebook, and then go and ask and request, like, just add yourself to those groups. And like Soph said, she's not going in there and, just take from the group. She's actually thinking about being a trusted expert in the group and adding value to the group. Then looking for ways to connect with people in those groups that are like-minded. And then from there, taking it into a private message to say, hey, it's great to connect. It's always great to meet new people. And, love that we share the same interest around whatever you share an interest. And, it's just creating those relationships. But questions? Let's do that.
Yeah, that's what
Scotty, I want to take this moment to congratulate you for getting to QNMD. I know you'll play it down, but it's a huge, huge effort. And no doubt it's not just a promotion for Scott. It's a team promotion. QNMD isn't one individual. It's a team moving forward and doing that. So you guys are all doing a great job. And, this team looks like it's on track to be 12 club also this month, which is amazing. So there's some people really starting to get momentum. I said to Scott about probably a month ago, I really feel like there's some real traction in this team. Like some of you guys are really getting it, and I can see you guys are building momentum. And, and if you haven't yet, then be inspired by the guys that are. Be inspired by the guys that are just in action, doing their thing, reaching out like Ivano and Deb. And I've certainly seen it with Kath, and I know Sally is really starting to get some traction too now from what I can see. Like, those guys are really just, they're going to work. They're treating it like what this deserves to be.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, mate. Certainly when you pointed out that we'd gone Q the other day, I was a bit surprised, but certainly excited. But I'm more excited about all of the SDVF and right on the cusp of SCs we've got in the team. There's so many people, whether you grunted your way to SDVF like Jason and Amanda did, because they just grunted their way there, or whether you scooted along really quickly to get there. It's all perfect. Obviously, we've already talked about Ivano and Deborah, but it feels like there's some key people here that are starting to get the game going, and also brand new people. I got my first three-way tonight with Georgie. We got our first three-way tonight with Georgie in half an hour at the end of his call. So I'm excited to see where that goes, and I'm looking forward to seeing Hayden get some three-ways going up as well. So I certainly no doubt believe, and I know everyone said this before, but you stay hot by staying close to the fire, not warm. You stay hot. You stay hot by staying close to the fire. And you're certainly lots and lots of value in being in a group full of momentum. So I can't help but be excited in growing. I feel like we're growing our business, and in terms of I got to keep doing all my reach outs and shout outs and my own three-ways, as well as really supporting you guys. But it's exciting to see every day now when I open up Messenger, there's just dozens and dozens and dozens of messages saying, Scotty, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do this? So I'm excited for everybody here. I'm excited for George, and who's brand new. And excited for everybody who's in the group right now. I literally, and I said this to Kath, I think today, I said, I'm looking forward to seeing those first QNMDs and NMDs that are in our team and seeing them get across stage. And I'm curious what any of you guys can get done between now and July. I know it's 90 days away or 85 days away or something. I mean, it's super exciting. I'm sure Adam will chat about it. Geez, a lot can happen between now and then. Certainly, SC is possible for every single person on this call in 90 days. I mean, that's certainly doable. You just got to make a decision and then get to work. And the closer I get to the system, the simpler it looks. Adam will be proud of me. I think, Adam, I think I told you about the dryer man that came to my house.
Yeah.
The dryer man that came to my house and dropped the dryer off, and I helped him install the dryer. I said, how long have you been driving a truck for? He said, 20 years. I said, do you enjoy it? He said, I hate it. I said, well, why do you do it? He said, it's all I can do. And it was about 11:30 on a Monday morning, and I'm in bare feet and shorts and T-shirts. And he just looked at me and said, what do you do? Why aren't you at work? And I just looked at him and said, I've got an online business, and I help people how to make money online. And his eyes just rolled up in the back of his head and said, what do you mean? And I said, we help people make money online, and that's kind of what I like. It's super casual about it, super laid back. And he goes, well, how do I do it? And I said, well, why do you ask? I said, I thought you liked driving a truck. He says, no, I hate driving a truck. I said, well, what does your wife do? He said, she's in mental health. And I did a bit of mind reading, and those of you coaches should know what mind reading is. If somebody works in mental health, or a nurse or a school teacher, something like that, you know two things. You know that they're a good person with a kind heart, because you don't go into mental health or being a teacher or a nurse unless you're a good person with a kind heart. You also know they're underpaid and overworked, and they get tired of it. We're buggered. That's the key word. Michelle just said it. We're buggered. I said, so let me guess. His name was Rob. I said, let me guess, Rob. She's a kind woman with a good heart, but she's underpaid and overworked. He looked at me like I was Yoda. I said, how do you know that? Well, I'm just taking a guess. And he said, she hates it. She's so exhausted. I said, are you on Facebook? He said, no, I'm not. I said, is your wife? He goes, yes, she is. And I passed him the phone, and with his big chunky fingers, he typed in her name. Her name was Jo. I said, give her a phone call and tell her to accept me. And so she did, and we sent him the thing, and we followed up with him yesterday. We've got a chat going up tomorrow. But I got out of that when he drove off in his van with my new clothes dryer for Carina. I thought, Adam West would be proud of me.
That was amazing.
That's how it works, man. It's the delivery driver that bought me the driver to drop it off. That's how that works. So, yes, congratulations to us for Q. We're excited, but more so all of the people going, I'm pretty sure Hayden, we think, just went rocket DVF. There's people going SDVF. I think Kathy's probably pretty close to going SC. Sally just went SC, obviously. That's how it all happened. The amazing Sally's got a new burst of life, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all those things. So, yay to Sally for kicking butt on SC. I certainly see Sally on stage being a QMD. If anyone's born to lead women, she was born to lead women. So just exciting all across the board, buddy. So just
it's awesome. Mel, I know Mel's just always quietly there, smiling with her beautiful blonde hair, but she's really close to SC as well. You guys are real. I'm just so proud of you guys. And I remember. Can I just give you guys, if you doing SC even the cumulative way, to give you guys, don't get caught up in, it's good to hustle, there's no doubt, but getting it done. But Kira didn't do SC the fast way. And now if you're trying to mirror and model success, that's ridiculous if you're trying to do it the cumulative way too. But if you have, Kira did SC the cumulative way, she didn't pick up her SC bonus. And, within 2 years, she turned this into, 200 club business. So it's doable. Mel, did you want to ask a question?
Yeah. I'm on. Am I on?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, when you do it the cumulative way, how much points would you need?
Well, you've got 2 times the amount that you need, so you're good for points. And you've got 30. You need 18,000 points. You've got. I'm just looking at the report now. You've got 33, almost 34,000 points in your business, so you're good for points, girl. But for you, it's just structure. So it's 3 DVF front lines.
Oh, so 3 DVF.
Yeah. So I'll send you a message, and I'll send you what that needs to look like for you, so you're really aware. But certainly over the next couple of weeks, over the next 10 days, be good to get that ticked off. You're so close. And the thing is with SC, guys, is that why you want to get there, whether it's cumulative or fast track, is that you jump to the top commission level in your business. And with 33,000 points that have gone through your business, Mel, there's no doubt you've got a whole bunch of customers. And so, let's get you to that top commission level. So when you are sharing the products and your team members are, you're picking up whatever's available.
Yeah. Thanks.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Can I please
That's super important, buddy. I think sometimes we don't always understand. You might just want to do the numbers today on the $61, $75, $112. I think we talk about getting the levels. I think sometimes people forget. Listen, I'm happy to take your money. I'm happy to take it. But some of you are leaving money on the table because there's a certain amount of money on the table with every single customer order. And if you go from VF to DVF to SDVF to SC, Adam's got to be impressed that I know it's 61, 75, 112. That's got to impress you, mate.
It is impressive.
You're leaving money on the table. I think, Adam, if you could just explain that to go, you're leaving dollars on the table. And I think Adam pointed out on our Rockstars call this morning that if you could show all your people, hey, there's $500 there, there's $300 there, there's $200 there, you could get your peeps who maybe are still at DVF or SDVF to find an extra $200 or $300 or $400 that they can pick up, and all of a sudden the check goes from $500 to $800 or $1,200, and the game gets a bit more exciting at $1,200 and $1,500. Can you do some of that math, Adam?
Yeah, I'm going to do this. We used to share how we get paid a little bit like this. So I'm going to share this with you guys and then go into a little bit more depth. So if you think about how we get paid in the business, we have those levels in the business. Okay, so I'm just going to share how to get to SC and to get the top commission level. So when you guys first start out in the business, you start out as a VF. Okay, when you're a VF, for every premium order that goes through your business, you're getting $61 for that order. Okay, you're getting $61 for that order. When you get to the next level, DVF, you jump by another, I think it's about 4%, and then you're getting $75 for every premium order. The next level, as you guys know, is SDVF. To get there, once you get there, you're earning $93 for every premium order that goes through your business. And then sales coordinator is the top retail sales profit level, and you're earning $112 when you get there. Now, what we want to do, guys, is help you get from here to here as quickly and as effectively as possible. So what happens is why we want to get you guys here, because every time a 4-month box of premium capsules or any other products go out, the company pays out the top retail sales profit out to the distributors. Depending on what level you're at, will depend on how much of this $112 you get if it's a premium order. And whatever you're not entitled to, it goes to the person above you. They pick up the leftover. And if they're not a sales coordinator, so for instance, let's say, I'll do it like this. So let's say this is, I don't know, we'll say Scott, right? So this is Scott, this is you, and this is, you've got a team member, right? A new team member. Because Scott is an SC, he's at the top commission level. Let's say you're a DVF right now, and this person is a VF, right? So whatever position you start the month at, that's the retail sales profit level you stay for the entire month. So let's say whatever you can hustle for in the next 8 to 9 days, whatever's left in this month, if you can jump a level, it means you'll jump a retail sales profit level, right? So you'll jump to the next level. So when I talk about this, so if this person, you get someone started this month and they buy their own premium capsules, they're going to get $61 for that order. But because they're not entitled to any more of the retail sales profit, and you're at DVF, you get the leftover up to DVF. So you get the balance of between $61 and $75. So you get $14 for the order that they do in retail sales profit. But because you're not entitled more than DVF, the person above you, let's say it's Scott, right? Scott's picking up the difference between here and here. And let's face it, he doesn't need any more money when it comes to retail sales profit. So you might as well go get it, right? And to be honest, guys, often the question is, why would Scott want me to get to SC? Because I'm cutting him out, because this part, the retail sales profit, is one way we get paid. The way that we mainly get paid once you start to build a very good business is that 8% of my check is made up by the residual or passive income that comes in my business. My retail sales profit is a small portion of my business over time. This makes up a big part of your business early on, a big component of your business, bonuses and retail sales profit. But over time, this becomes smaller because your commission check expands. Does this make sense to you guys? Why you want to kind of get to sales coordinator as quickly as possible? Now, how you get there the fast way, you guys know it's 1,000 points to DVF. You do it in 30 days, okay? 30 days. Now, if you don't do it in 30 days, the slow way or cumulative way is 4,000 points, okay? 4,000 points, but there's no time limit. The next level, as you guys know, is SDVF. It's 4,000 points. It's 40 days. I know if you do it in, it's 60 days. If you do it in 40 days, you get that bonus, but it's 40 days and you've found at least one team member. Now, if you don't do SDVF the fast way, then you can do it what we call the cumulative way. And it's 8,000 points you need with no time constraints. Again, no time constraints. You actually don't need a team member. You can get to SDVF this way. Remember, guys, like Ivano is about to do, Ivano and Deborah are about to do a restart, right? So they're having what a restart means. You get one a year. So you don't want to waste it. You can backdate it. So we can go and, get some momentum over 20 days, which these guys have. And then they're already on like maybe 3,000 points over the last 30 days. So they've got 10 days. We backdate it to when the momentum started. And now we're going to have another go at trying to do this 4,000 points in the 40 days, which they look like they're well and truly going to do. So they're going to have another go at picking up this $400 bonus and they'll jump to the next level. Sales coordinator, as many of you guys know, it's 12,000 points. But in the fast track way, you do it in you got 5 months to do it the fast track way, right? But you need 3 team members. 2 of them have to get to SDVF and 1 of them has to get to DVF. This is the fast track way. But the cumulative way is 18,000 points. It's 18,000 points and it's 3 DVFs. Okay, so you just need to help 3 people get to DVF that are frontline to you. This is the cumulative way. And if you do SC, the fast track way, you get a $600 bonus, okay? If you do it the cumulative way, you don't get a bonus. So you're giving up the bonus. But in saying this, sometimes I recommend that people do take the cumulative way to SC for the reason being is you might want to save your restart for the year for SSC. The reason for that is that I know you're giving up a $600 bonus, but just get it done. You jump to the top commission level. You're getting paid $19 extra for every premium order that goes through your business now, not just from your own, but your team members. And although you might be giving up a $600 bonus, you'll probably make it up in the retail sales profit over the next month or 2 anyway. Does that make sense? If you don't really have that momentum going. So sometimes it makes sense. Just do it the cumulative way, jump to the top commission level and away you go. This is why, guys, even though, with how many days? 10 days to go in the month, and you might have more days left in your fast track, why hustle and get it done in the next 10 days is because you can jump a commission level. And let's say next month, this was you, right? And you jump to SDVF this month, and then next month you found 2 people and then they rocketed to SDVF. Remember, they're only a VF for the month, right? Even if they get to SDVF during the month, they don't jump to that retail sales profit level till the following month. So if they went and jumped to SDVF that month, it means they've done at least 11 premium orders. This person's done 11 premium orders, right? They picked up 11 times 61, right, for doing that. But you just picked up 22 times, right? 22 times, because you're an SDVF and not a DVF, you just picked up 22 times $32 instead of 22 times $14. Does this make sense? this is why jumping to the next level, getting it done before the end of the month is always a good thing to do, even if you've got days left next month, because it can mean a whole lot more than just waiting a month for the bonus. And I think the thing that I've learned in my time here is that if you want to attract people that want to get their hustle on, and they like to create some momentum, and they're excited, and they've got that enthusiastic, energy about them, is that if you want to attract those people, you got to be those people. You got to be that person. If you want someone, I've been wearing my hustle hat on all day today, right? It's my hustle hat. It's like, let's get the hustle on. It's important. Like, it's an important part of the business. You guys, I even have a little hustle sign that sits behind my desk. It's called The Hustle, right? This business is all about the hustle, and it's not I'm hustling for money. I'm hustling to create momentum, because momentum attracts success, guys. People are like, man, there's something going on in this thing. Like, what is going on? There's some energy about you. And, because you've said, you know what? I challenge you guys, get to SDVF before the end of the month if you're not. Like, just get it done. Just say, you know what? I'm going to go do it. And let's be honest, SDVF is 11 units of orders. It's 11. And if you find one or two team members, right? If you find one or two team members and they go and get their 2 or 3, those 2 or 3 orders are going to go towards your 11. So do what Ivano and Deb have done and say, you know what? Draw a line in the sand, say enough's enough. Let's do this thing and let's go and do this. And I love that, you know what? 2 months ago, we had the opportunity to catch up with Deb and Ivano, because they're talking about, they've been helping us. They came to us about, we'd love to turn the JBT program into an Italian version. I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Adam?
Hey, did anybody else lose Adam, or did you lose us? Wave if you lost Adam.
We lost Adam.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll just chat and wait till Adam comes back. He looks cute in the frozen picture. He looks young, actually, because his eyes are raised up. Looks like he's had some work around those eyes. I don't know about you guys, but it's inspiring when I hear, you got no picture. It's inspiring when I hear Adam speaks so clearly and so concisely about the numbers and being able to do that. And not that I think any of us need to be able to match and mirror and model that, because that may not be all of our skills. But I just love, I totally was, Peter, I agree with you. I love how detailed it is and how thorough it is. Hey, buddy, are you back, mate? No, it doesn't look back. He's still frozen. I just love, I know that I was just taking notes just then about the numbers and the details and knowing your business really well. And just love the analogy about the hustle. It really is. Energy attracts energy. Like attracts like. It just does. It's not any more complicated than that. There's a book written by a guy called Robert Cialdini. He talks about the science of persuasion. It's not foo-foo. It's not meditation. It's not Tony Robbins rah-rah. It's the science of persuasion. And the science says that if you are enthusiastic and energetic, then people around you will feel that and they'll be inspired by that and moved by that. They can't help. They have to be. It's part of the science of human beings. So it's kind of cool to know that exists. Adam, you back, mate?
Sort of. I think so.
Yep. You're on.
Awesome. I think you guys heard me, but I just challenge you guys. What are you up for the next 10 days? What's going to be the new standard that you're going to set in your business? What's going to be the culture that you create? And say, you know what, even whatever's happened till now, who cares? It's all perfect. And just say, okay, in the next 10 days, what could be possible? I think, I'm inspired. I'm inspired by what Ivano shared tonight. He made a decision and he decided, let's do it. So SSC, what does SSC look like? I can do that. So guys, think about, well, let me do this. I would say, hang on a minute. My internet.
All right, we can wait.
He'll be back. Yep.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Awesome. Sorry. Yeah, so SSC is, if this is you, if you guys think about SC, it's 2 SDVF legs. So 2 people get to SDVF and then 1 to DVF. And so SSC is teaching one of these guys how to get to SC. So just doing what you do, teach them how to teach 2 people how to get to SDVF. And then you teach one other person how to get to DVF. And you need to have done a $9,000 month. So in my experience, this normally means that you've got one person to SC that have got a relatively strong SC business. So they've probably done it the fast track way. And one of your other SDVFs are well and truly on their way to SC, right? You've got another person that's quite strong, because 9,000 in Payline means you've done $9,000 worth of sales through your business for the month, is 100 premium customers in your business. So if you guys think about a SC business, if you think about an SDVF business, is at least 11 customers, right? And you need another one of these SDVFs have to be qualified. And so to have a qualified business, then you need to have about 20 customers there, right? To have a qualified business, whether it's in their personal business or people below them, but that's got to make up 20. And an SC is about 30 customers. If you think about, like, you've got 2 SDVFs, right? So they've both got at least 11 customers, and another DVF's got about 3 customers. That's what makes up a DVF. So, you know, collectively, plus as long as they've got at least 3 customers, this is about 30 customers here. So if you got, and this is obviously 3, right? So you guys think about, you know, 25, 55, 65, right? So if they're just the requirements, then you're always going to be a little bit short. But if you guys think about, if this person's close to SC as well, and they've got 30, so this makes up 30, 60, 80, 85. And then if you've got 15 customers yourself, then that's going to be about SSC. If you're just aiming for the minimum requirement. Now, if you're not SDVF yet, don't let this confuse you. But the exciting thing is that when you get to SSC, guys, you know, think about this. If you're just an SDVF now, right? If I can share with you guys, and I'm not trying to impress you, but I did from VF to SSC in 10 weeks, because I really learned how to teach people how to get to SC, like get to SC by teaching 2 people how to get to SDVF. If you guys think about, how do I create this? If you're just getting started, if this is you, you know, how you get to SDVF the fast way is that you find 3 people and help them get 1,000 points in their business. This is how you get to SDVF the easy way. You have 1,000 points. You show 3 people how to do 1,000 points, and that's SDVF the easy way. Now, if that's the easy way, wouldn't you teach other people how to do the easy way? So teach 2 people how to duplicate, even if this person got 2 people, to teach them how to get 1,000 points. Maybe they do 2,000 and then they do the same as you. There's an SDVF, there's an SDVF, right? There's 2 SDVFs, a DVF. This is sales coordinator. That's sales coordinator right there. So SSC is just teaching one of these guys how to do this and teaching one more person how to do this. You guys don't have to complicate this. I think it's really important. And the cool thing is, you know what? Is there reason why? DVF, $100 bonus. SDVF, $400 bonus. SC, $600 bonus. SSC, $1,200 bonus. You need to teach someone how to get to SC. So we times this by 2. You need to teach 2 other people how to get to SDVF. So if you teach all these people how to do it in their fast track, this is just the bonuses. So if I said to you guys, even if you're an SDVF now, why not get to SSC before conference? Because it means that you could get $1,200 in like your own SC bonus plus someone else's SC bonus for teaching them. You get your own SSC $1,200 bonus. There's $2,400 in bonuses there. You teach someone else how to get to SDVF, at least one more of them. You probably got to teach two more, so there's another $800. So there's $3,200 in bonuses alone in the next 90 days. Remember, we get paid 3 ways. So if I said to you guys, if in the next 90 days that you could probably put at least $5,000 in your bank account before you come to Perth conference, how would you treat this thing? Let me say this. Imagine that I've got $5,000 in an envelope and I said, if you can get to SSC by conference, I'm going to give you that envelope with $5,000 in it. How would you guys treat it? You're like, I'm going to get that $5,000. Well, guess what? There's $5,000 sitting on Peter Glennie's desk at the Juice Plus office, waiting with your name on it. Do you want to go get it? That's all. We should have a little incentive. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to talk to Scotty and Karina, and we should have a little incentive. Anyone that can get to SSC by conference, we should do a little, we'll come up with some sort of incentive.
I'm 100% up for that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 100% up for that.
Yeah. So I'll have a chat to you and we'll come up with something. Maybe it's, I don't know, we'll work it out.
Something cool.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything now and say the wrong thing, but so we'll think about it.
Yeah, let's think about something cool. Yeah.
It'll be fun. And I just want to say 90 days to conference, Perth guys, just lock it in. Lock it in. I don't need to tell you guys all the reasons why. You guys know the reason why. Just lock it in, get to Perth, come hang out, learn from the leaders, give yourself the injection, that Juice Plus injection that we all need every year, that really you just keep continually building your belief, building your vision. You know, and I know that there's going to be a whole bunch of you guys that are going to walk the stage as NMDs next year. It's really exciting. You know, I can't wait to see so many of you guys walk the stage as NMDs. And, you know, I certainly see this team being 100 club plus team celebrating next conference. It's really exciting.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Shane wants $5,000. Go make it happen.
Yeah. It's all pretty simple.
Awesome.
Hey, Adam, Shannon's just asking about help with her business activity tracker.
Yeah. So the business activity tracker is obviously this little thing here, guys. So really when you have a look at it, Shannon, it just talks about the people that you're reaching out to. Where did they come from? The source. When we talk about Kiss Hug, the Kiss Hug method is Kiss Hug means that you interact on someone's post. So like Sophie shared yesterday, she just goes to A, she finds the first 10 people in A, and she goes to each of their profiles. And if they've posted in the last week, she interacts and comments on 1 or 2 posts, and she adds them down on her list. Now, if you understand the algorithms of Facebook, is if you interact in someone's post and then you start to post your stuff, you'll show up on their feed. You guys understand that when you post, you're not showing up on many people's feeds and you don't realize. So, and most people, you remember when like people disappear on your Facebook wall, you're like, I haven't seen them on Facebook for ages. It's not that they're not posting. It's just that you haven't interacted with them. They haven't interacted with you. So Facebook doesn't think that you guys have anything to add value to one another. So it's about go and interact and comment. So that's about Kiss Hug. So it's like, all the little emojis that you can do these days. It's not just a like anymore. It's like a heart or a laugh or all those sort of things. The next one is to comment. So, sometimes it's good to just comment, oh, I love that too. Or, oh, your kid's so cute. Or you ask a question in the comment is always a good thing to do. Ask them a question about what they posted about. doing that. And then from that, you then progress onto a private message. Hey girl, it's so good to see you. You know, great to interact, blah, blah, blah. Then obviously you offer them a chance to have a look at what you're doing, send them a link. And then once they've watched the video, then that's did I get them to the follow-up? Did I follow them up? Have I put them in a 3-way message? And then the game plan is that they're getting started. I've sent them the game plan and they've started. They've ordered products, they're away. So that's how you can progress through that. I got to go, guys. I got one more call to do, and they're calling now.
Perfect. Thanks so much,
guys.
Adam.
Bye.
We appreciate you.
See you. You guys rock.
Bye.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. I love he's got a call tonight. I want you guys to get this. It's 4 years in. He's making $100,000 a month, and he's hustling his ass off. He's talking to us, 18 people right now. I did a call with Adam at about lunchtime today for his March Rockstars group. I think Jess was on the call. There was about 6 of us on the call. You can see by his eyes he's working hard. He is working this business hard. So make no mistake, this is called network marketing, and work is in there. So sometimes we don't always talk about that. We just say, oh, it's easy, it's sweet, and it's fun. It's not. You got to go to work. Now, what's great is the work isn't complicated. The work isn't difficult. It's not brain surgery. We're not curing cancer, but it is work, and you got to hustle. And I love that the riches and the spoils go to the ones who just do the work. It's not any more complicated. It doesn't go to the skinny. It doesn't go to the tall. It doesn't go to the smart. It doesn't go to the pretty. It doesn't go to the ones with hair or no hair. It just goes to the ones that do the work. It's such an egalitarian business. When you see who's successful and you see who's creating great results, it's got nothing to do with gender or demographic or age or anything at all, except just absolute hustle. So Adam's a genius. What does that mean, Scotty? What do you mean, sweetheart? It just means get to work. It just means get to work.
What does egalitarian mean?
Egalitarian? Oh, it just means it's all equal, babe. It just means it doesn't matter who you are. This business doesn't judge whether you're old like me or whether you're young. It doesn't matter if you've got an accent like Ivano or you're quiet and shy. It doesn't. There's no biography to somebody successful in this business. It's totally fair and reasonable because all it cares about is how coachable you are, how much you can plug into the system, and how much you can be consistent. That's it. That's all that it rewards. And the rest is absolute story. The rest is just story that when I have to get out of the way. I haven't got time. I'm too busy. It doesn't work. It's too hard. I'm scared. I don't know anybody, blah, blah, blah. But I just see time and time again, as many of you know, I just spent 3 days with 40 of Adam's leaders, all great, great, great ladies, and all creating great results, but all different. Just all different and all just doing the hustle. So I'm super proud of you. I know I'm super excited. Trust me, I know you're saying thank you for the queue and congratulations, but the queue is not me. The queue is Sally getting to SC, which is amazing. Kathy's heading to SC. Hayden just got rocketed to DVF. Yvonne is already at SDVF, about to go SC. Shane and Jess, obviously, Jess is at 3 clubs. Shane's starting his own business. Jess is ready to kick Shane's butt. Everyone's just going great, and it's just super exciting. I literally am about to do my first call with Georgie in about 2 minutes. So I love it's her first call. Who knows? She might be going DVF or SDVF in the next 10 or 30 days. So super exciting. As Adam said, if you're not booked in for June, at least just get your calendar, and we can chat about that later on. I got to go to a call. I appreciate you. You all can all say hi, sweet dreams, and good night. But I think you're all awesome and amazing. Thanks, everybody. Go get to work. It's only early. No matter where you live, there's still 35 minutes in the day to go do some reach outs and shout outs and fill in your business activity tracker. Because as Adam said, I just am beside myself with the thought of acknowledging our first QNMDs from Team Deliberate and our first, certainly by early next year, our first NMDs. And I know this. I know there's some that I think will do it, and I know, because I've been studying people for 25 years, there'll be some that surprise me. And I look forward to the surprises. So thanks, everybody. Sweet dreams. Everybody go get to work. Georgie, I'll see you in 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Get to work.
Go Team Deliberate.
Bye.
Woo!